Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Chris.
And it's your girl Jeff. And this is This Week in K-Pop for January 23rd to the 29th. This is a show where we kind of recap the week, kind of talk about things that we didn't get to react to maybe, cover things that maybe you guys wanted us to talk about, and all that good stuff. So let's get started. All right, first up, January 23rd, we had Sonny with his third mini album, The Season of Suffering. Pretty awkward
What a
title.
grim title.
Yeah, damn. Anywho, so Sonny had to come back again. This was the first time he came, I think, officially came back since 2015. And I think I enjoyed this mini album a little bit more than I liked The Boy Who Cried Wolf, which was the last one. But that was a full album. But anywho, there's a good mix of songs on this album. It leans more towards the songs where he goes a little bit harder, I'd say. It's not like super hard, but it's harder rather than kind of his fun and upbeat side, or even like his cuter side. I don't know what to call it. But in any case, if you guys ever listened to Sonny and you guys enjoyed him, I don't think you guys would be upset with the album. There's kind of something with everything he's done before in here. So the only negative thing I have about this album is that nothing really stuck out to me as something that I just wanted to keep listening to or anything like that. But overall, I enjoyed the album. And yeah, any comments from you on that?
No, I didn't listen to this one, so
All right.
say.
All right, that's fine. And then also on the 23rd, we had Jessie with "Don't Make Me Cry." I don't know what it is about this song, but this song really gets me fucked up. Like, it's really good, like in a good way. I think the emotion that she conveys to the song comes through really well. I'm kind of upset that her company did a really shitty job of promoting her on this song. She wrote about it on her Instagram. She was pretty upset about it too. So that's kind of pretty crappy, and I hope she gets that shit sorted out and gets more recognition, because I actually really like Jessie when she's singing. I don't really much care for her rapping thing, but like when she's singing, I'm down. But anywho, if you guys like slower songs, kind of like more soulful, I'd say, I'd recommend checking out "Don't Make Me Cry."
Yeah. All right. Next up, on January 24th, we had Suzy from Miss A with her solo debut mini album called Yes No, with the title track Yes No Maybe. Jeff and I don't. Yeah, throw in the maybe. So Jeff and I don't really listen to Miss A much, but I got introduced to Suzy last year when she did that song with Baekhyun, which was really good. And yeah,
damn, that was a year ago. That feels weird.
It was crazy. But anyway, the title track Yes No Maybe probably sounds different, or is like the one track on the album that sounds different from the rest, which is weird that they would choose that as the title track. But I mean, I guess maybe it has a bit more appeal with the masses. It's kind of an upbeat pop song. The mixing to me makes the vocals sound a little bit like far away from the microphone, which is kind of reminiscent of like 90s songs. So I thought that was pretty cool. Most of the rest of the album is pretty like chill, like jazzy type tracks. One of them in particular is kind of reminds me a lot of like elevator music, if that's your thing. And I'm not saying that in like a bad way. It's all super chill songs. But yeah, I definitely recommend checking that out. And then we also had Chen from EXO and Dynamic Duo with their song Nosedive. For some reason, even though this was a single, they gave it a different title, which is Mixture with 3 X's.
Yeah.
Project Volume 1. Whoa, risque. I don't really have much to say about this song because I didn't really super love it. It's kind of like a rap hip-hop collaboration song. And I don't really listen to Dynamic Duo, so I don't have much to go on in terms of that. But Chen's vocals, of course, are always amazing and super pleasant to listen to. So yeah, if you like hip-hop, rap, or not really rap, it's more R&B. But if you like that, I recommend go checking it out. All right, next up.
I was just gonna mention it's a little bit different than the rest of the Dynamic Duo songs. I would say it's a lot more on like the relaxing kind of chiller side. And personally, I enjoy them more when they're doing the upbeat kind of stuff. So just throwing that out there.
Alrighty, next up on January 25th, we had Be Heart with their debut mini album called Realistic. They actually had their, I guess, technical debut last week on the 18th called I Don't Need, and they had a second title track for this one called Realistic. It's kind of just like chill pop music. I don't know what else to classify it as.
Yeah.
I Don't Need, for me personally, was probably the weakest song on the album, with Realistic being the second weakest, and so I don't understand their choice of title tracks for this. The other two songs, Sad and Stay, were, I think, A lot better, but overall the album wasn't really super great for me. Throughout all the songs, there was this kind of annoying, like, I guess the background vocals. A lot of the songs had like during the singing or rapping parts, they would have like another singer overlaying on top of it, or having like harmonies that would go along with it for like every single line in the song. I think that's just a bit overkill, and the quality of the recording also kind of sounded a bit cheap to me. And I guess maybe that's just because they're in like a new group, but I kind of expected a bit more, and so it didn't really sound that great to me.
I think it's fair.
Yep.
All right, let's get to the ending here. January 26th, Cassie's came back with a song called Dream. I actually didn't even realize that it was that Cassie at first. I don't know why I didn't click, but it should have. But when I did realize it was Cassie, I was kind of happy about it. I was like, oh shit, that's Cassie. Like, it's been a while. Anywho, she's not rapping in this song, so if you guys aren't fans of her being a rapper or her rapping style or whatever, you guys don't need to worry about that. I actually think the song's really, really good. It's got this kind of weird vibe to it. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but it's kind of like haunting, chilling, or something like that. It's really interesting and unique right now, and I think that the song's chorus is definitely on a different beat than what's popular right now. So I think that's a good thing. And yeah, I hope you guys check it out because I think it's really good.
Pretty good.
All right, before we leave this today though, we had bad news this week.
Very bad news.
The Wonder Girls have disbanded. So rest in peace.
This has been
Wonder
a bad
Girls.
year so far.
It's been a terrible year so far, guys. I already cried about it, so I'm not gonna cry here. Maybe I'll cry when we do a reaction video to their last song releasing next week. If you guys don't know, they're releasing their kind of goodbye song on the 10th, so that would be the 9th here in the States. So be ready for that.
Look for us crying.
Wonder Girls is the very, very first song K-pop that I'd ever heard was Tell Me.
Both of us.
By Wonder Girls back in 2008. I didn't get into K-pop right then and there, but it is the first song I'd ever heard. And the Wonder Girls have been there since the beginning for me, so pretty rough stuff there, but yeah.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, this was kind of a short week, honestly.
Yeah, very short week.
And I feel like next week is going to be just as short, maybe.
Oh, we have a little bit more next week.
We got Red Velvet, but...
And Zion T.
We'll see.
On the same day.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for watching. Let us know what you guys thought down in the comments below, and we'll see you next week. Peace.